Так, всем привет, с вами снова RMZ, игрок из Петербурга, Street Fighter. И сейчас я проведу небольшое интервью у двух игроков, Problem X и RMZ из Великобритании, которые приехали сегодня на МФА 2016. So, RMZ, Problem X, hello. I think it's your first time here in Russia at a fighting game tournament. How do you like it so far? What are your impressions?
I like it. I think the community is really nice. Yeah, it's been quite easy to navigate as well. Yeah, I've had a fun time. I think it's really good, really exciting. The cosplay stuff was really good as well. So the event was really hype, good atmosphere. So yeah, I liked it.
And you?
Yeah, I liked it for pretty much the same reasons, and the currency as well. So traveling from London made it quite an affordable, fun little fun trip. So it's like a nice holiday.
Okay.
So in itself, it was really great.
You didn't manage to get the top one prize, the qualification for the Capcom, the low regional Capcom Pro Tour event. Are you going to work your hard to qualify for Capcom Pro Tour during the UK qualification event and during DreamHack? Are you going to DreamHack?
I'm already qualified for the regional.
You're already okay.
Yeah, so it was okay.
Okay.
I was annoyed that I didn't get at least top two. I knew I was unfamiliar with Fang anyway.
Okay.
So it's just a matchup thing for me. Obviously, Zhan's very good, but I don't know the matchup. So
yes, Tupac told me that there are no good fans in Europe.
And with Tupac, I just got put in 50-50s. It's a thing where I don't really take anything from that because I can play again and guess right and win. So I don't take anything from that because that's just random. But
basically, yeah, 50-50 is a guessing game.
Yeah, it is what it is. But with Zhan, I know that there's structure there, and I don't have the answers yet. Yes. So I need to work on that.
You're going to learn the matchup with time.
I'm going to learn the matchup and versus Laura and grapplers in the future. I will 100% just be playing keep out character like Guile or Dawson or something. Yeah.
Okay. And you?
Me mostly. When I came, once we reached top 8, in my head I've told myself at least top 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to win because I have no points whatsoever before. Well, now I have points, but I wanted at least top 3. So just finishing shy of that, I was a bit gutted, but I took a lot from it. I took being stubborn. Obviously, my game plan could have worked out, and just like the same with the Tupac game, except our game between us because it was as close as it gets. But in the Tupac game as well, just being a bit more stubborn because people take a lot more risks, especially with character Laura. Takes one risk just to get in, flips the coin and says
exactly
it can be whatever. So because of that, yeah, events wise, I'm not going DreamHack, but I'm going to probably every other ranking,
including the UK one, right?
Yeah,
well, it's your local event, of course you're going.
I'm going to every other ranking event, but I'm not going DreamHack or versus fighting, but all the others.
Are you both going to attend Evolution?
I don't think I'll attend Evo this year. I don't think the game is stable enough for me to consider it worth the investment. I think there's still a lot more I need to learn, so it'll just be a waste of money. I don't go to Evo for the experience, I go to Evo to try and win, so I don't feel I'm in that state yet, so there's no point in going.
Okay, and you RMZ?
I've already planned to go to Uganda, back home, so I don't have the... I've already paid probably twice the amount of Evo to go back home.
Okay.
So I'm not going, and yeah, just like Ben said, the bigger the pool or the volume of players there are for SF5, the more the random aspects in the game, and that aspect when it's in the game as well, combined with strong players, it's just a recipe for disaster. So personally, I'll go to a lot of the ranking events. Okay. And yeah, I'll qualify for that way.
Okay. Also, Problem X, I would like to ask you one question personally about your characters in Street Fighter V. During the tournament, you showed us a pretty large pool of characters. You showed us Guile, you showed us Alex. I think you played Chun-Li. Bison. And you played Bison. I think the only time you played him was in top 8, right? You didn't play him in playoffs or in groups. So, how do you feel? Does having so many characters like hinder you, or you could be better with one of them, or
I don't think the game has a high skill level requirement
for mastering a character?
Yeah, so I don't think that all you need to know is like the frames.
Yes.
On the data on the character, I don't think it's not as character specific as Street Fighter 4. So having like 2 or 3 shouldn't hinder your ability. And plus, in Street Fighter 4, I had 2 main characters anyway, with Seth and T-Vapor, so I'm used to multiple characters.
Oh, okay.
So, and yeah, it's good to cover matchup. My character choices are very one-sided archetypes. So you have Alex, who's a grappler,
Yes.
Bison, who's a defensive mid-range fighter, and then Gao, who's a defensive
Keep
keeper
away.
character. Yeah, so unlike someone's characters like RMZ's Chun-Li, who can cover every element, he only really needs to learn Chun-Li.
Yeah, that's
maybe
right.
1 or 2 to tweak any slight weakness. But my characters are so lopsided that the matchups are very hard. Like, hence why I played Gao against RMZ and not Alex. Even though Alex is my most seasoned character.
Okay.
Yeah, so because of how one-sided they are, I have to have them a lot.
Oh, okay, that's wise. And you, RMZ, are you going to concentrate on mastering your Chun-Li, or are you looking forward? Are you two looking forward to like any of the new characters that are going to be added soon, or?
The first question, with Chun-Li, like I've already spent the last probably 4 months going to every single match in detail of what I can do. So I feel like at this point now it's just sticking by what I've actually wrote and following it. And because when I follow it, there's success, and whenever I stray from it, like, variables and random starts coming in, and characters I'm looking forward to. Jury. I'm looking forward to Jury because she's always one of the better Street Fighter 4 characters created, and she's always added in a complex part of the game where she's beaten characters like Chun-Li and Gao. And Chun-Li and Gao, or Chun-Li is one of the stronger characters in this game, and she does great against grapplers by design. And I feel like the way she plays, she's slippery, she's fast. I feel like if you add that kind of that combination into this game, it's literally perfect. So I'm waiting for that character, and my favorite is Balrog. I'm waiting for him because I want a true defensive wall.
Okay.
Because Chun-Li is a wall, but because of the fireballs, just like we saw with Tupac, you kind of get you can get the wrong impression. You go, oh, let me start throwing fireballs. You're not right. So because of that, if I pick someone like Balrog, it's just down back. It's just down back, so.
And down back in the wall of normals.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm waiting for.
Okay. So another question about Street Fighter 5. You have mentioned like Street Fighter 4 in your previous answer, and what are your feelings about Street Fighter 5? What is your impression of it as a successor to Street Fighter 4?
I think Street Fighter 5 is a fun game. I enjoy playing it. I think it has less reflection on player ability. I think the game is a lot more random. It might be because it's early stages, but like players of what I would consider to be very high skill level and struggle against somebody of mediocre skill level because of the way the game is designed. Maybe that's early days, but I just don't think it is. And characters like your Armikas, anybody playing someone like Armika can be a threat to you, whether their understanding of the game is of high level or not. So right now I'm at that stage of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your feelings?
Mine are pretty much the same, but mine are more towards the game itself is fun. Obviously it's fun. It was made fun. It's fun.
Yes.
We can take that off. But the elements like the jumps, the air-to-airs, the risk-taking are all so skewed to one side, where players who may not know much about the game, and if they're gifted with characters who have high risk-reward, that kind of unbalances the scale of skill. So you can be a skilled player, like Problem said, but from being a skilled player and then you run into an Armika, it doesn't matter how much skill you have, because there's not that many options. You could be the most skillful, but Armika just flips the script and
it's so frustrating
and destroys your world. So I feel like when the game progresses more and the meta changes and we see less, hopefully we see less command throw grab characters play, because they changed the game. I feel like they're a bit more random per se, but other than that, it is a fun game, and that's all I can say about it. But there are elements I don't like a lot, but yeah, it's fun.
Okay, since this is your first visit here, what are your impressions of our Russian FGC fighting game community, and who among our players you could like highlight? Except for Fidosky.
Yeah, no, there was that Mika guy, FLCL.
FLCL.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, but I can see that the scene is, I don't think you have that many devoted players. I can see that they maybe don't have as much experience, whether it's they don't play online a lot or they don't have a lot of weeklies or whatnot. I can see that they maybe don't play with high level players consistently.
Yeah,
I can see which players are good and have potential, but it's not unlocked yet because of who they're not playing with. So I can see that quite a lot here, but there's a lot of good players.
So you see like a lot of potential,
yeah,
but it's not really developed.
Yeah, but it's not been developed yet.
Okay, and you, RMZ?
Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, they have a lot of strong Russian players, but yeah, because Russia's so gigantic.
Yes.
Some people live in St. Petersburg, some people live here.
That's
Some people live in the edge.
That's
so,
a
yeah,
huge problem.
It's a very, very huge problem. You may have a strong Guilty Gear scene, but Guilty Gear is really, really old. So it's had time to kind of to grow. But with Street Fighter 4, it's painfully obvious about just the distance alone. And yeah, you have a lot of Mika players, a lot of Bison players. Like there's like at least 3 or 4 Mika players I've seen in Russia, and like everyone loves Bison here.
Yeah, it's like weird.
Yeah, it's
it
weird.
was also so in Street Fighter 4 for some reason. Bison was very popular.
I don't know. I think it's the hat or his demeanor, or like maybe look Russian. I have no idea, but yeah, those are my impressions of him.
And it's a wonder, but we have a disgustingly low amount of Zangief players, even though he's like a Russian.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. Very surprised.
Okay, and how do you find Russia in general? Have you had some sightseeing or?
I know a lot because I was just like trying to stay focused on the tournament. I haven't got a lot of time now because I go back in the morning, so I don't think this will be a trip where I see a lot.
Okay.
But I do want to see. I might try and pass by the Red Square.
Okay, and
Well, I'm still here until tomorrow, until 3:20. So that means I still have today
and
tomorrow morning until about 11, 12. So yeah, I'll do some sightseeing. So far, it's been great. I've seen a lot less women than I hoped, but other than that, yeah, it's been fun.
Okay.
It has been fun so far.
So, and to conclude, how do you feel? Would you be inclined to come here next year for the same tournament?
I'll definitely come back to it.
Maybe you?
Oh yeah, 100%. And this time I'll actually watch the cosplay competition this time.
Oh, did you like? You didn't
I
see it?
was playing most. I watched the last 3, so I was playing after. But yeah, I'll definitely come next time. I'll probably come a week before or a few days before.
Okay.
And then I'll leave. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's wrap it up. Thanks for your time, and thanks for coming here.
Anytime.